Hello, I'm back. About to watch the highlights of Game 3 of the 2022 World Series. Just wanted to say a quick thank you to all of you who've taken time out to comment on the last couple of videos that I did. People like Aidan, Max, Adrian, Chess Chad. Really do appreciate you taking the time to help me understand this game. And I've really actually quite surprised myself how much I've enjoyed watching just the highlights of the first two games. It's fascinating, it really is, and the stats side of it I really do enjoy. I mean, as a kid watching cricket games with my dad, he used to let me fill in the score sheet and keep track of the runs, the overs, the extras, the bowlers, all sorts of things. So I really do enjoy that side of it. But I mean, baseball seems to take it to a whole new level, really, compared to cricket. But I really am enjoying it, and I do really do appreciate people taking the time out to help me understand the game. Anyway, I've got my mug of tea ready. Yes, I am that British. I do drink a lot of tea. I do actually drink a fair amount of coffee as well, but it's a bit early for a beer because I've got to go and pick my daughter up from school in a while, so just watching this video. And before I go and pick her up, so a cup of tea it is. Right, let's get into it then.
So the Phillies accomplished what every road team wants to in the World Series. They split the games in Houston. They come back here to Philadelphia, where they're unbeaten this postseason, and they feel like
that atmosphere just looks amazing.
In sports.
Well, I've heard it before. There's no place like home. Well, this formula has been unbelievable for Philadelphia.
And now, please welcome this year's recipient of the Roberto Clemente Award from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Justin Turner.
Okay. Game 1, 6-5.
Right, here we go.
The Astros came back with a 5-2 win in Game 2. And now Ranger Suarez with his first start since the division series, but had the last 2 outs in clinching the NLCS. Then he had 11 pitches in relief in Game 1 of this series. Off we go in Game 3. He swings away, floats it to right.
It's 92. Oh, nice catch.
One gone. One swing, one highlight play.
Well, it's pretty ironic. He made this play to save a game earlier in the postseason, and he starts the game with a similar play. That play he made was in Houston.
Did that in the division series in Atlanta, too. 2 up and 2 down on 2 pitches for Ranger Suarez, and here's Yordan Alvarez. 2-2.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 first. He goes to
right.
the curve. Who's no stranger to the postseason. Kenny detailed it. 18 games in the postseason, including 5 years ago today.
Right. So in one of the previous videos, I asked about there was that what looked to me like a home run, and then they ruled it as not being one. And I can't remember who it was who commented now about the yellow line and that yellow post. So that's the foul line, is it? The foul post? I see it now. Although there's another yellow line just there as well, which I assume isn't connected.
Started Game 7 of the World Series at Dodger Stadium. So this is a guy, John, who has been there, done that, brimming with confidence. And extends the on-base streak to 10 games very promptly. Rhys Hoskins has saved his best for these special nights in South Philly.
Who's that? Is that concave into the bottom of the bat? I always assume they're rounded the other way. I mean, how on earth you hit a ball that's been pitched, thrown at you at sort of 90 odd mile an hour with a bat like that? I don't know. It's really impressive.
Had 4 home runs, 10 RBIs in those 5 games. Fires 1-2 and gets...
Right. So 85 miles an hour. Yeah, so that's similar sort of speed to the speed a fast bowler would achieve in cricket. There is quite a bit of variation in cricket, depending on the type of bowl. Bowler, sorry, spin, pace, fast, all that sort of stuff, seam. And it can range between about 40 to, I think, around about 100, some of the fast bowlers get up to. And I appreciate 40 doesn't sound hugely fast, especially if you're used to hitting something that's being pitched at you at that kind of speed, 85 mile an hour. But bear in mind, it bounces before it hits you, so you've got the spin of the ball. Anyway, I'm supposed to be watching baseball. Sorry, not explaining cricket. I don't know that I could explain cricket, certainly not as well as some of you have explained it to baseball to me. Anyway, sorry. Back to the game.
To chase to strike out Hoskins.
At some point, McCullers has to throw him fastballs to keep him honest. But Bryce is so good against off speed, and we know he likes to swing early and swing big. If he stays on the breaking ball and gets the one in the middle of the plate, loud noise.
McCullers to Harper.
Oh, got that.
Center field. Lightning strikes. 2-0 Phils.
Bryce Harper has put the Phillies on top with a 2-run home run over the out-of-town scoreboard.
Right. So 2-run home run. Obviously, there must have been another player on one of the bases. So I get that. All right.
Amazing. Harper here at home.
What a hit.
Has homered on back-to-back swings.
Well, Johnny sure looked ready for a curveball.
He sat on it, and he got it. Look, you look at...
So is it sure look ready for a curveball? How easy is it for the batter to tell what the pitch is and the speed that ball's being pitched at them? I suppose, you know, when you're at that level, you get used to it, but that's an impressive hit.
Film all the time, and you watch at bats, and you can just tell sometimes.
Well, actually, that just made me think about something. In baseball, am I right? It seems to be that when they hit a home run into the crowd, does the crowd, whoever gets that ball, do they get to keep it? Because in cricket, part of the game is the condition of the match ball. So, you know, it's thrown back to the players, and if the ball's lost, then the umpires will select a replacement ball of a similar condition, and then after so many overs, then new balls, the bowling team can accept a new ball if they want to. But in baseball, if they hit, sorry, I nearly said hit a six, but hit a home run, somebody in the crowd can keep the ball. Am I right in that? The condition of the ball isn't part of the game as such. Not sure I'm explaining that very well, but hopefully you get what I mean.
Great hitter is going to take away one of the strengths of the opposing pitcher, and he sure did it on the first pitch.
2 gone in the second. Yuli Gurriel with the bases empty. Bouncing balls, gently hit.
Right.
Tough play for Bohm, who doesn't even try to throw.
Okay.
And it's an infield hit for Yuli Gurriel to give the Astros.
So they're on
the
2
first base
outs.
runner. David
Right.
Hensley, his 8th start as a big leaguer, is in Game 3 of the World Series. And Hensley's got a base hit into center field. So Dusty Baker playing the
player on
rookie
there.
and immediately rewarded for it. First and third, 2 gone, and it is Chas McCormick, who grew up not too far from here, is a diehard Phillies fan. A 2-2. Got him!
So that's a strikeout,
Fastball
right?
inside corner, and McCormick goes down on strikes.
So above that plate, and sort of between the knees and the chest, was that right? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what one of you very kindly explained to me.
2-0 Phillies. Alec Bohm starts the second.
Ooh,
Rips one to left
got that.
field. Over Alvarez in.
So that's a home run, right? So yeah, that gets me. Do they get to keep that ball, or do they have to throw it back in?
Morris, 3-zip.
Leadoff homer here in the second for Alec Bohm on a low laser just over the left field wall. And it's 3-0 Phillies.
And what did we see last inning? Harper calling Bohm back and saying something to him about McCullers. Had to be something about McCullers' pitches, and Bohm jumped all over that one.
2-0 on Brandon Marsh. It's a fly ball to right field. Tucker drifting back to the track.
Sorry, what's the fly ball? Okay. Ah, ERA and run average. I get that now.
To the wall. He can't get it. It's off the top of the wall. And gone.
Oh, I missed that.
The third
So-
home run for the Phillies.
So that's a home run because it bounced off the top of the wall.
We can't see that yellow line because it's really covered by.
Oh, that's the yellow line, right? Oh, ooh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
And it's continued for the Phillies at Citizens Bank Park. They've now hit 15 home runs in 5 games in 2 innings. Ranger Suarez rolling back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings since the back-to-back hits in the second. Ahead 0-2 again. Got him. Slowest
77 mile an hour.
Produces his 4th strikeout. Effective.
Did he just say slowest ball of the game, 77 mile an hour? And like I say, cricket, they'll go down to about 40, but they spin on the ball and things like that.
Really works because it has the fastball that goes the other way and the breaking ball that comes back.
His first walk since his first game of the postseason.
He had retired 9 straight, and now Martin Maldonado is the batter.
Cracks one in the ground.
95.
And the Astros making noise with 2 gone here in the 5th. All right, so a key decision in this game right here. Ranger Suarez having the faith put in him. Altuve's got a chance to change this game. Seeing Ranger Suarez for the 3rd time. 2 on, 2 out.
Popped up, first base side. Reese
That's got to be a catch, is it?
Foul territory, makes the catch just above the World Series logo. The side is retired. 5 shutout innings for Ranger Suarez.
Okay. So if a batsman in cricket, batter in baseball, I think. So if the batter had hit it outside of the foul line, that doesn't count. He can't run on it. Or can he? Or can he run on it? But the fielder can catch it on the outside of the foul line and get him out. I think I've managed to confuse myself now.
And we have played 4 1/2. He made the right pitch at the right time there.
Brandon Marsh out of the 9th spot is 2 for 2. Or Schwarber, when he saw Lance McCullers on October 3rd, hit a fastball on the first pitch of the game for a home run. In the 4 starts since, he's thrown 2 fastballs to a left-handed hitter.
Swung on, hit in the center field.
Got that.
Back on is McCormick. Back toward the wall. It is gone!
Did it.
Off the brick wall.
Nice hit. Oh!
Above the trees. A 2-run center field home run for Kyle Schwarber. And the Phillies are leading it now.
That is some hit.
A Schwarbomb.
Man, the reaction from his teammates around the dugout.
Just so interesting. I'm guessing. I think actually somebody did comment that baseball fields do vary in size, same as a cricket field does. But just what is the average sort of size, I wonder? I mean, how far is he hitting that? You know, 6s in cricket are normally, I don't know, sort of 80 to 100 metres. But yeah, I just wondered.
Amazing.
4th home run of the game for the Phillies. 6-0. Hoskins.
Ooh, nice.
Drive, left field.
And another one.
An explosion. The South Philly Bombers.
Cool, Philly are running away with this, aren't they?
Home runs.
7-0.
Schwarber and Hoskins. 7-0 Phillies.
His 6th of the postseason. The 5th for the Phillies tonight.
Right, so does he get to keep the ball? I think that's the 3rd time I've asked that now. I'm pretty sure in baseball you do, don't you?
Dream for the Phils. A nightmare for McCullers.
That's going to be all for Lance McCullers Jr., a night he would rather forget.
So they've taken him off now.
Warned
Okay.
earlier, way back in the 5th inning when the Astros were mounting a little bit of a threat. Finally comes into the game looking for the last 3 outs.
A swing and a
Got
pop
that.
up. Shallow right, going out for it is Segura. He makes
So he's
the
called
catch.
for the ball there, isn't he?
So Sosa and Vierling both into the game as defensive replacements. Pinch hitter here is Trey Mancini. It's a fly ball to right field. Long run for Vierling. And the line, he's got it. The 2022 Philadelphia.
So that looked like over the foul line to me. Okay, well, I don't know. I asked that earlier, didn't I?
Philadelphia Phillies are about to be 2 wins from winning it all. 2 gone in the 9th. Chas McCormick. That's it.
So that's a strikeout.
And for these Phillies,
Final.
these fans,
7-0.
with 13 years and another
Okay.
day with the rain out yesterday.
2 more wins, yes, it's best of 7, isn't it?
To a game 3.
Right, let's have a look at that. Right. Home runs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I get all the stats there. Crikey, that's quite some win, isn't it?
3 win, 5 home runs, 7-0. And they lead the series 2 games to 1.
Like that. Interesting. 7-0. So Philly are now 2-1 up. Yeah. And I'll watch game 4 as soon as I can. It's actually it has been so tempting to look at what the result is, but I honestly have no idea, because the baseball isn't reported on in the UK. It might be somewhere, but it's certainly not. You know, everything's soccer or football. Yeah, sorry, football to me, soccer to Americans and Australians, I believe, and rugby, and I suppose cricket when they're on, you know, when they're playing. So yeah, so I honestly do not know what the result is, and I know this was last October, was it? So I'm looking forward to watching some more. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. I appreciate it. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.